Welcome to A White Woman in Distress. I'm Amber, your host, and this is a special mini-series dedicated to unknown persons. Over time, remains have been found, or bodies of those who are remembered only as Jane or John Does. These nameless victims, the unidentified souls who left behind stories that have yet to be told. In each episode, we'll explore the details of their disappearances, any mysteries surrounding their deaths, and the efforts to uncover their identities. Though they may be forgotten by many, we are here to shine a light on their cases. If you recognize any of the photos or details, please reach out to the local FBI, NamUs, or your local authorities. This content may include sexual assault, murder, violence, or may be disturbing to some. Listener discretion is advised. Please hang out, tag along, and let's get started. Today, we are going to discuss the tragic and mysterious case of an unidentified young man known only as John Doe. His skeletal remains were discovered near Ocean Parkway, east of Gilgo Beach in Babylon, New York. This case is surrounded by mystery involving unanswered questions of identity, circumstances, and a heartbreaking loss of life. Let's talk about the known details. On April 4th, 2011, skeletal remains were found near Ocean Parkway in Babylon, New York, which is close to Gilgo Beach. This location is already infamous for its connection to multiple unsolved cases, including the Gilgo Beach serial killings. These remains were identified as belonging to a young man estimated to have died at least 5 years earlier from when his remains were found, placing his death around or before 2006. The victim was a male believed to be Asian between the ages of 17 and 23 years old, standing between 5'3" and 5'9". Unfortunately, no information could be determined about his weight, hair color, or his eye color due to the condition of the remains. What makes this case particularly unique is the clothing discovered with the remains. The victim was dressed entirely in women's clothing, including a large chrysanthemum gray ribbed short-sleeved crew neck shirt, a size 10 Raffaello shirt, Bill Blass, blue jeans, and a bra. These items suggest that the victim may have identified as transgender and or been part of the LGBTQ+ community or chosen to wear these clothes as part of their personal expression. The aspect of his life might have played a role in the circumstances leading to his tragic death. The Suffolk County Police Department ruled this case a homicide, though the exact manner of his death has not been publicly disclosed, which is extremely weird to me, but at the same time, if it's connected to a different case, they can't exactly let us know what they know. The timeline of his death, estimated to be at least 5 years before the remains were discovered, raises significant questions, like how long has the body been at this location? Was the victim killed elsewhere and then brought to this site? Who might have been responsible for his death? The proximity of the discovery to Gilgo Beach, it's, a site connected to multiple unsolved homicides, it's worth noting, or at least to me it is. While there's no concrete evidence linking John Doe to the Gilgo Beach serial killings, the shared location is striking. Some speculate that the victim might have been part of a broader pattern of violence, especially against marginalized individuals. Efforts to identify John Doe have been hampered by several factors. The lack of identifying information, so no personal items, no ID, no belongings were found with the remains. The limited physical descriptors, without details about hair color, eye color, or weight, identifying him is more challenging. If John Doe is part of the LGBTQ+ community or estranged from his family, he might not have been reported missing, making it harder for him to match any existing reports. The Suffolk County Police Department continues to investigate this case and urges anyone with any information to come forward. Several questions still remain unanswered. Who was John Doe? Was he killed because of his gender expression or for other reasons? Is his death linked to the other victims found near Gilgo Beach? Why has nobody come forward to report him missing or identify him after all these years? These unanswered questions reflect not just a failure to solve this crime, but also a broader societal failure to protect and remember vulnerable individuals. This case highlights the importance of compassion, awareness, and advocacy for those who often are overlooked in life and in death. If you have any information, no matter how small, please contact the Suffolk County Police Department. John Doe deserves to have his name restored and his story told. Together, we can keep this case alive and hopefully one day bring closure to the haunting mystery. And remember, if you see something, say something.